Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Alician, aka Kangi, aka Kajua, and today we are talking about how you're supposed to feed a baby. So, you find that one, you need to know that a baby needs to feed every 2 to 4 hours, depending on how much the baby is taking. If you find a baby is taking too little, every 2 hours, wake the baby. Don't be so happy the baby is sleeping. Wake the baby, feed the baby. Even though he just takes a little, it's good enough. But if your baby is a good feeder and you have some good amount of milk, every 4 hours is good enough. Wake the baby, feed the baby. So the biggest question is always, so I've woken the baby, but the baby is not taking much. He keeps dozing off because anyway, I've woken the baby up. So how do I get my baby to take as much as possible? What you're supposed to do is make sure that when you're feeding the baby, unwrap the baby. Newborns, you tend to wrap them in shawls and lassos and just keep them super super warm. Maybe you have these overall things, but a baby when he's feeding, remove all those layers, remove the wraps, remove the shawls and all that. And then if you're in like just 2 layers of clothes yourself, the baby should only be in 3 layers. Leave the baby in just the clothes that it's in. No shawls, no wrappers, just the clothes that the baby is in. Know that yourself, you're a thermometer, like you're a heating machine. You keep the baby warm just by holding the baby. The milk the baby is taking is also warm, so the baby is also warm, so you don't have to worry. And at least feeling that, okay, the wrappers just give the baby too much comfort, so the baby tends to doze off. So unwrap the baby and let the baby have a proper feed. So now the baby is unwrapped and the baby has latched well to the breast and is feeding. So what do you do to avoid having a breast that's engorged at all times? Like, babies tend to have very small stomachs, so they don't take a lot of milk. So what do? Feed the baby on one breast for 15 minutes, then change to the other breast 15 minutes. Actually, do it clockwork. Let it be clockwork. Check your timer. You have nothing to do. You have only your biggest responsibility for the first 3 months actually of life of that baby is you taking the best care of this baby. So 15 minutes one booby, right booby, 15 minutes left booby. Once the baby has fed for 15 minutes, then swap. On a normal day, a baby should feed for at least an hour, 1 whole hour. So 15 minutes, 15 minutes, that's 30 minutes, then repeat. That's an hour. The extremist like me, I used to do I used to do 2 hours because I just find like I just want this baby to be very well fed. But note, every time you feed the baby, from before you swap him to the next, like you fed him 15 minutes, before you move him to the next booby, bap the baby. Burping the baby is good because it usually reduces the amount of gas. When the baby is breastfeeding, he's also taking in gas. So it will reduce the amount of gas the baby is taking, and it will create some good amount of space in the stomach to take in more milk. So when you're feeding the baby, have fun and unwrap that baby. And if he starts dozing off when he's feeding, there are always tricks to wake the baby up. Rub the bottom of his feet like his heel. That will wake him up. Then continue the beautiful process of breastfeeding and enjoy bonding with your baby as he feeds, and enjoy seeing your baby become a healthy little young man or young lady. Till next time, this is Alicia. Bye.